The Situation, The Ledger, and You. Friday, March 15, 2019 by Anna von Reitz. If you are an American state citizen or American state national, you were always owed exemption from paying mortgages, federal taxes, loans of credit because you were the source of all that credit, unbeknownst to you, utility bills, college tuition, etc., etc., etc. What was supposed to happen was that when these bills were presented to you, you were supposed to receive a mutual offset credit exchange. They were supposed to credit your account against debts they already owed you. Jim owes you 10, you owe him 5, so you agree to write off 5 of what he owes you and that cancels your debt to him entirely. That's what was supposed to happen. Instead, the politicians dreamed up this identity theft fraud scheme in which your credits were blocked using the excuse that you were presumed dead and converted into a United States citizen or a citizen of the United States and therefore not owed exemption. The criminals then forced you to pay full boat for everything plus interest. Your actual work and goods were exchanged under monopoly inducement for pieces of paper underwritten by your own credit, and at the end of the day, the perps declared bankruptcy and skated away, leaving you to hold the bag. Twice. They did this in 1907 and 1933, and each time, the American states and people took it in the shorts. Now the actual billing has been discovered and the web of deceits and bad faith underlying it too. The Department of Defense has discovered $21 trillion in credit that is owed to you, credit that you and your ancestors are owed that you never received. That amount almost exactly equals their national debt. Guess why? Now the same bad actors are trying to force you to convert to an asset-backed system in order to snuff their own debt. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Instead, what needs to happen is for all that credit to be applied and the bookkeeping done, while at the same time allowing us to translate credit as needed into asset-backed currencies. Some of you have asked about Peter of England's debt eradication vouchers. These would transfer credit from the DoD stockpile to offset debts owed by American state nationals and American state citizens. Every credit thus transferred would reduce the U.S. national debt by the same amount. It is basically all bookkeeping that was conveniently left undone and remedy that was fraudulently withheld from the American people for the better part of 100 years, so that the perpetrators could afford to wage wars and have vast slush funds which they used to buy politicians and controlling interest in the stock market and to set up the exchange stabilization fund to rig the world currency markets and to do all sorts of other nefarious things. So the debt eradication vouchers would take care of one part of the need and provide a means of settling all mortgages and college loans and that sort of thing. A special credit card could be issued to pay ongoing medical expenses and utility bills. All of that would be a tremendous relief. But above and beyond that, there needs to be a means set up to translate credit into asset-backed currencies, so that we can participate in the world economy on our own terms. Certainly, we don't need or want to convert 100% of the credit owed to us into asset-backed currencies, but we do want to be able to do that too. So this is why the concept of the International Trade Bank makes so much sense. You can have a shadow bank, aka private commercial bank, on one side of the institution canceling debt using the vouchers and issuing credit to pay off ongoing bills, and an asset-backed system bank on the other side of the institution, all under one roof, but not commingling, with a sister account that receives lawfully converted credit as asset-backed money. This allows both systems to function and to repay credit in real time and to convert credit to asset-based money in real time, both as needed. This, then, allows for a much smoother and easier transition process for everyone as it spreads worldwide. However, to reclaim your credits and vouchers and set up such a system requires that you participate and reclaim your American state national, American state citizen status. Every American who completes the paperwork to return their good name to the land and soil of an American state is eligible for repayment credit. All members of our actual state assemblies will by definition be eligible. This doesn't mean that others who are currently working for the federal government and/or acting as U.S. citizens of some kind will be permanently shut out, but they will have to go by a different pathway or will probably have to wait until they separate from federal employment. We are in the process of setting up a computerized system to allow you to log in to confirm your eligibility and your interest in setting up a credit asset account with our International Trade Bank as described above. I expect there will be links on my website and the American States Assembly website and probably http://www.paperupnow.com also. We need approximately 120,000 eligible participants to launch the program. What say you? Ready to receive back credit that is owed to you, your parents, and your grandparents? I know I am. As the tally function kicks in, I will be keeping everyone up to date. This is going to be fun. Please hit subscribe, like, share, embed, and get ready for many more Anna von Reitz article videos.